This show, along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, is available commercial-free on any player, hassle-free. Just look for the link in the episode or show notes.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Card Talk. Today's news on all the Kardashians, all the family, all in under 10 minutes. Back in 2011, Kris released her tell-all memoir titled Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian. And in it, the mom of 6 briefly opened up about having her third eldest child, Khloe, massively help around the house when it came to raising Kendall and Kylie, the youngest of the Kar-Jenner family. Well, in a brand new installment of The Kardashians, Khloe has now revealed just how far things went when it came to her looking after Kendall and Kylie during her teenage years. In the Season 5 premiere, which aired on Hulu this week, Khloe revealed that Kris lied to her and said that she had a government-issued driver's license when she was just 14 years old, all so that she could drive Kendall and Kylie to school. The revelation was made while Kris, Khloe, and Scott Disick were discussing Scott's eldest son, Mason, who is now 14, being excited to learn how to drive. Kris said, "Khloe, you used to drive when you were his same age," to which Khloe replied, "But you lied to me and said that I had a government license. You're the one that told me I was allowed to take the kids to school." Scott stared at Kris and Khloe in obvious disbelief before saying, "Wait, what? You drove the kids to school without a license and Kris said you had a government license?" Khloe replied, "At 14. Kris simply laughed at the whole thing, which Scott described as insane. In a confessional, she then elaborated, "A government-issued license in the state of California is something I think I made up." Khloe then added, "She would have had all of her kids taken away if this story came out when we were younger." Kim is often the subject of ire from fans. Recently, Nepotism got her daughter into an anniversary concert of The Lion King. North West played Simba, and with Broadway actors and the animated film stars there to reprise their roles, it was very clear that West was the odd man out. But now the Kardashians are under fire again for what she said about her children in a new episode of The Kardashians. During the episode titled, "This is going to be really hot tea," Kim remarked how she wished she was more like Khloe as a mother. The reality queen was in a car on her way to jury duty, complaining that she couldn't get out of it, and then asked the person she was on the phone with if she could vent. She began to then complain about her children, saying, "I had a Zoom at the house with all my kids there, banging on the door, just screaming, and I was literally hiding in a bathroom with the door locked. Then I was just like, I can't believe this. I mean, I can believe it, but that's like my biggest nightmare." In her confessional, Kim reveals that telling her kids no is not really what she wants to do, because then she'd have to deal with the pushback from doing so. Sometimes it gets just like a little intense. I want to be more strict like Khloe, but I don't know why I have a hard time just saying no is no. I think I also just don't want to deal with the whining and the tears of not getting their way. Kim went on to talk about how she doesn't have patience anymore, though. "I'm open to anything at this point because I just can't live like this. Like, I've ran out of my patience, and that was my, superpower was calm and patience." Kim doesn't have answers for herself, but she did share with the audience of the Kardashians what works to get her kids to settle down. This always shuts them up. I always say, "Okay, guys, do you want me to just cut myself in halves or in fours, and a part will go with you and a part will go with you?" And they look at me like, "No, don't ever do that." And I'm like, "Well, okay, that's the only option if you all want me at the same exact time." Yeah, Kim, you threatened to cut yourself in half. That would get kids to be quiet. The Kardashians Season 5 is currently streaming on Hulu with episodes released weekly. All previous seasons of the show are available to stream on the platform as well. Khloe has been praised by a woman whose late wife received a hospice FaceTime call from the reality star that recently went viral on TikTok. Kirsten French was a super fan of the Kardashians who was battling stage 4 colon cancer, and her wife Jen recently opened up to people about her journey in trying to fulfill her final wish of meeting the reality series family. Kristen had entered hospice care in November 2023, just over 2 years after being diagnosed with cancer, age 32, in April 2021. Jen enlisted in the help of one of her wife's best friends from college, Michaela Pickler, to come up with a plan in order to grab the attention from the Kardashians, and eventually posted a TikTok in hopes that it would reach the famous family. The plan seemed to work as Kim commented on the video. "Can you tell Kirsten I love her?" Kourtney then followed it up with a reply which read, "I would love to send her a voice note if she lost her vision. Praying for you and sending you lots of love, Kirsten." Then finally, Khloe wrote, "Hi, I'm going to DM you. I would love to send her a video or FaceTime her if she's feeling up to it." The video had went viral, and Jen explained that her wife lost it when she told her that Kim had commented on it. Khloe then sent a 30-second voice note to Kirsten to listen to as she also scheduled a FaceTime call with Jen and Michaela. Jen said of the chat between her late wife and Khloe, "It was just such a joyful conversation, and it was really nice that she had something to distract herself from the reality of what was happening. And so it was just super, super amazing that they took the time to do that." The wife of the late Kardashian superfan also addressed those who have questioned why her partner would have wanted this as one of her last wishes. Jen explained, "A lot of people were like, why would this be one of her wishes? I think my wife just loved reality television. She loved following them and just seeing every aspect of their journey and growth in life." Kirsten passed away at age 35 as she left behind Jen and their 2.5-year-old daughter, Adelaide. Jude Bellingham has become the new face of Kim's SKIMS ahead of the Euros. The midfielder, 20, thought to earn £220,000 a week at Real Madrid, has appeared in a new ad promoting the clothing company's underwear range for men. In the video, shared on the SKIMS Instagram account, Jude can be seen sporting a pair of dark gray boxer shorts. Speaking to the camera, he says, "I'm Jude Bellingham. Everybody's wearing SKIMS." Alongside the post, the brand wrote, @Jude Bellingham for SKIMS. Ahead of the Euros, the record-breaking England player sports our men's underwear. The ad was quickly inundated with comments from Instagram users praising Kim for choosing Jude for her latest campaign. They wrote, "Kimberly, you did not. She knew what she was doing. Oh, Kimberly, you genius. Queen of marketing." Others added, "We need a documentary on how y'all are securing everybody and their agent. Kimberly, you finally gave it to us." Kim launched SKIMS for Men last October, expanding her $4 billion brand with her new collection with the help of Brazilian soccer star Neymar, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and NFL defensive end Nick Bosa. In a press release sent to dailymail.com at the time, Kim said, "The expansion into the menswear space is a major milestone for the brand and a testament to SKIMS' commitment to providing solutions for everybody." To have an icon like Neymar be the face of our launch campaign, along with NBA All-Star, Shai, and NFL's top defensive player Nick, I think speaks volumes to the way SKIMS has evolved into becoming a brand that can provide comfort for all audiences, not just for women. I'm incredibly excited about this next chapter for SKIMS and cannot wait for everyone to experience our amazing range of products. Kim secured R&B heartthrob Usher to appear in her previous campaign in February, just before he was set to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, giving her plenty of good coverage. Usher, full name Usher Raymond, flaunted his flawlessly smooth complexion and sleeve of arm tattoos in the pictures. He wore glinting, conspicuous chains around his neck, including one complete with a cross pendant that rested on his toned chest. While some hail her as the queen of marketing, Kim is never shy from enlisting a host of good-looking males for her campaigns. Khloe's son, Tatum Thompson, is expanding his vocabulary. As the reality star revealed on June 6th episode of The Kardashians, her and ex Tristan Thompson's 22-month-old has learned to use the word Guncle as a term of endearment for her hairstylist, Andrew Fitzsimons. "He keeps calling me dad because I guess I look like a basketball player," Fitzsimons quipped, explaining how the toddler came to understand the portmanteau of the words gay and uncle. "But I was like, Guncle, and he was like, Guncle," he continued of Tatum. "I'm so proud of him." Elsewhere on the episode, Khloe opened up about her co-parenting dynamic with Thompson, with whom she also shares 6-year-old daughter True Thompson, after his move to Ohio for work. "Now that he's in Cleveland, this is really, really healthy for us," the Good American founder shared in a confessional. "When Tristan was next door, he still was always over like, I want to put the kids to sleep." And that's it for today's episode. Card Talk is a Calaroga Shark Media production. Thanks to Mark Francis and John McDermott. Portions of this podcast may have been created with the assistance of AI.